Hey, what's up everybody? Darth Ponte here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Vulture figure. I was pretty excited when this figure came out. I think this was probably the first of the Sinister Six figures that I acquired. Big fan of Spider-Man, so obviously I'm also a pretty big fan of his villains. So I was really excited to get this guy. I just thought the wings and everything was really cool. I always loved flying characters. And just from a posing perspective, I knew I'd have a lot of fun posing him in mid-flight with some of my stands. So yeah, let's take a look at him. He comes with the wings on him. They are removable. And he comes with this alternate head. I guess this is like flight hat sort of thing, head. But I never really put it on just because it's just a straight face. There's not as much emotion in it. I much more prefer this kind of evil face. Just very excited to go commit some crimes, beat up Spider-Man. So yeah, these are the wings. I like how they did them. They're in two separate pieces, so they're more of a streamlined picture when they're together like that, but at the same time they can separate like that, so it looks pretty cool, I think. They're removable, so they just have pegs. They go right into the arm like that, tricep and forearm, just like that. So he's a pretty simple figure. His detailing is really nice. I like the design. He's got some nice lines on here, different shades of green. On his back, he's pretty much all the same, kind of that teal green. And then on the front there, you get a little more of the kind of, almost looks like a watermelon. Kind of peppered throughout his chest here and on his arms. And then he's got that nice feather collar here, just because how else would he look like a vulture without it? More of a flight suit collar, I guess, like on a bomber jacket, which is a pretty old school look. And I think in the movie, they kept it into the character's design while making it look not look too tacky. Yeah, this is a classic look, and it's a lot of fun. I like it. So yeah, let's take a look at the wings here. So they're the same on both sides, and as I showed you with his torso here, you got those lines and the two different shades of green going into each other. Mine are a little scuffed here and there, just because I've had them for a bit now, and that first layer of paint is I guess a little fragile, so it chips a little easily. If you want your guy in mint condition, I would not toss them in a box full of other figures like I do. But yeah, so either way, looks fine. Could be good for a weathered look. Vulture's an old guy, he's been around for a while. Spider-Man beats him up a lot, so I guess it's fine if his wings aren't in pristine condition. But yeah, so let's take a look at his design here. So his head is great. Really does look like a creepy, evil old man. Got those nice liver spots there on his forehead. The wrinkling is just fantastic. His eyes are great, kind of a golden brown. They really pop. White eyebrows, the wrinkles just all over. Looks fantastic. That evil smile. And as I showed you here with the other detailing. For an old guy, he's pretty shredded. Good for him. So yeah, let's take a look at his articulation. So he's got some good head pivot. Can go all the way around. Some good angles mid-flight. His head goes back as far as the collar, and it goes as forward as far as the collar. He's got a little bit of he's got some pretty good actually butterfly joints on his chest here, but they're a little bit encumbered by his collar. So I mean, you could just lift it, I guess, to get it out of the way. His shoulders go very high, all the way up as far as his collar. He's got some good bicep rotation, great double jointed elbows. His wrists only go that far forward just because of the meatiness of his hand, I guess, but they go pretty far back, so that's good. His ab crunch just lets him lean forward ever so slightly, and he only is able to go back. He can go back that far, but it springs him forward that far. So he doesn't really have much ab crunch. Got waist rotation there, thigh root cut there. His legs go forward pretty far like that, and they can just keep going to the side a bit like that. And they go that far back, which is good. He's got great double jointed knees. He can kick himself in the butt really good. And then he's got some good ankles here. Good pivot. So that's the articulation. His articulation's pretty good. What he comes with is great. It's pretty simple. Not too much, but he doesn't need too much. So for a rating, I would give this guy, say, an 8. A healthy 8. Yeah, his articulation could be slightly better. And in the Spider-Man cartoon, he had a gun, so I don't know, maybe he could come with that or something too. That'd be fun. Price review, I got him for, when he came out at retail, $30 Canadian, so that's a good price. I'd easily have paid a little more for him just because he was kind of a chase for me too. They had released Vulture a while back in that Spider-Man 2-pack, I think. I never got a hold of that one, so I was pretty happy when they re-released him. I really hope they re-release all the other Sinister Six that I was not able to get my hands on. So yeah, overall, he's a really good buy, and I recommend him to anyone that is thinking about it. So that's all I got to say about him. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment if there's another figure you'd like me to review. Thanks.